What's up, Dub Nation? Rich with Let's Go Warriors back again. And I wanted to go ahead and start right off with what this live stream is all about. I'm going to do the play-by-play of the Warriors at the Spurs, but this time I'm going to really emphasize this. This is going to be the high vibrational segment of Warriors fandom. The 1% of 1%. We're going to keep things positive, but it's not just for positivity's sake. We're going to keep things high vibrational. What do I mean by that? I mean this. Take it away, Muni Long.
About other people gossiping, hating, like, all right, this might not go that far. I remember one time I had a moment in the studio where J.Cole was there, and I was just having a bad day, and I started just talking trash. I was talking to my other friend, Teron, and Cole came in the room, and within 2 minutes, he heard what we was talking about, and he got up and left. And I just remember being like, damn.
What we say?
Why did he do that?
Yeah.
But then I realized we wasn't on the same frequency. He not on that. Complaining, that kind of conversation does not circulate in higher level rooms. He didn't judge me. He didn't say nothing bad. He sat there, he listened for like a minute, and then he got up and left. Because what happens is when you're high vibrational, most likely those people are going to bring you down. You're not going to be able to bring them up.
And with that, I want to set the intention for tonight. It's necessary after some stuff that happened last night. You know who you are. And if you came back, I'm glad you came back. But if you didn't come back, that's fine too, because this place, since I can't leave this room, I'm going to have to just delete your comments or ignore you or ask you to leave, right? So we're trying to keep it high vibrational here. Let's set our intention. This is like, I feel like this is like a yoga class or something. But then again, it's necessary in this day and age, unfortunately, but also fortunately. So what we do here at Let's Go Warriors is, aside from me being credentialed at every game for a decade, from like 2013 to 2022, for a decade credentialed at every game, every pregame interview I attended, where Steve just was, every game, every post game, every morning shoot around, every practice, I was there. And I learned that from Raymond Ritter, which is kind of odd because, you know, it's not like Let's Go Warriors is known as the #1 Warriors coverage out there. People hardly know about us. And yet, you know, that the Warriors themselves would love us if they only paid attention, but they can't see through the noise out there. So they think that everything's the same. Unless you're a cable company, or unless you're a radio station, or unless you're a newspaper and you're, you know, involved in a lot of stuff traditionally. Now, this is me and Steph. I said goodbye to him because I wanted to stay here more, and I thought I could do more from a platform of YouTube than following him around all over the world, starting in, well, for Let's Go Warriors in China in 2013 in the summertime when they went to China and Andre Iguodala joined the team. But also before that, I was partially credentialed with Golden State of Mind, following him around. So really, it's been about 15 years with Steph. But here I am, and that's what I'm doing now, is I want to transfer all of my knowledge and experiences from being around the team, from high-fiving Steph after a game, him giving me a butt slap in Portland in the tunnel after they came back for a win, me high-fiving Luke Laux in Houston as he goes in Game 6. We're in Houston, and he goes, "Let's go!" And he's trying to hype himself up for an improbable comeback down 3-2 in Houston in 2017. Those kinds of experiences, I learned to never throw anybody under the bus. Like, that's become part of my DNA. And I wanted to set the intention tonight because I'm tired of defending the team all the time. Lay down your sword. Please lay down your sword. So, particularly those of the male species, and I can say that because I am of the male species, please lay down your sword before entering our chat room. Do you understand? Okay, we are setting the intention. Set the intention to be the 19th man on your squad. I think I've made myself clear enough. Okay, let us move on to the game at hand. And the funny thing is, I'm going to have to do that 5-minute intro from this point on. Let me copy and paste some of these intentions. This is a yoga class. This is a yoga class for Dub Nation. It really is. If you've never been to yoga, you don't know what you're missing. It's one of the best things you can do for yourself, spiritually and physically. As I set up the notes that will go in the description and then the comments, but let's go to NBA and let's set this thing up. Warriors, there it is. Box score. Let's check the referees. And as far as I know, Wemby is playing and Kuminga is not. Kuminga is out with an illness, which they haven't figured out what's going on. JK out with illness. So, but again, none of this matters if you don't set your intention tonight, okay? Again, I'm just going to be deleting comments that aren't congruent with the intention of tonight. The intention is to love your team. This is to have gratitude for the Warriors, not complain all the time. I don't want that. I'm not here for that. I'm like J.Cole. I'm trying to read the room, and I want this room to be high vibrational so that we can build on things. Apparently, there's somebody out there who has sources saying that, oh, yeah, they're looking around to trade D'Anthony Melton. I'll tell you what, of course they're looking around just in case. But I will say again, it's not a good idea to do that when you're number one in the West. I mean, you need to be knocked off your perch before you hit that button, right? Why would you make a trade right now and screw everything up? Everything's going according to plan. Like, we're number one in the West. Why would you make a trade? So I don't care what this guy who has sources has. He could have been talking to Joe Lacob. Of course Joe's going to go. You think Joe wants to look bad? You think if I'm Joe Lacob and I'm walking around and I'm going to Starbucks and some dude goes, oh, hey, dude, I saw you looking around. I mean, Melton's out. He's 12.8 million a dead salary, basically. Oh, yeah, I'm looking around. Oh, yeah, man. Make sure you tell, the people that follow you on Twitter that, we're doing our job. That's just part of the job. Now, will they actually do it? I don't even think Joe knows, right? Why would Joe know what to do right now? Like, is marketing available? No, he's not. Obviously, he can't be moved until the summertime. Is Giannis available? And by the way, if we were to trade for Giannis, how the hell would we do that? Jonathan Kuminga is making only 7-something million right now. That would be impossible. So those two names that you would definitely want to make a trade for are not on the board because you can't do that. So what, you're going to trade for, and then Twitter's going off on Cam Johnson, which ironically we're playing Brooklyn on Monday. But like, I mean, look, it makes more sense as of today to look ahead. And then if you're forcing me to predict, all right, fine. I don't like to predict. I want to just play the Spurs, man. Can I just play the Spurs? But okay, if you want me to predict, it's like, well, if you traded Melton, why would you take the chance of him getting comfortable somewhere else, you know? And then they like him so much that they're willing to give him like a part of the, taxpayer mid-level exception next year, when let's keep him here under our watch, and then we can probably pick him up for a veterans minimum next year. I mean, do you know when you trade a guy, like, he can't come to Chase Center to get rehab anymore? We have one of the best rehab centers in all of the NBA at Chase Center. And then you get to stay in the culture. You get to still see Steph when you're at home, and still go to 5-star hotels on the road and get 5-star Michelin rating food all the time. Like it just doesn't make sense to me to trade Melton now, or to think about it now when there's no reason to. Like, do I need to pull up the standings? So there goes my diatribe on why we should not be talking about trading Melton right now. I don't care what sources tell us that they talked to Joe Lacob or whatever. And finally, Lacob thinks like me. And I think like him. So he's probably thinking what I'm thinking. And it's not just because I've been around the team for over a decade. It's because I also come from Silicon Valley. I was actually born in Cleveland, but then my dad moved us out here to Palo Alto when I was like 4. And I've been in Silicon Valley ever since. And I was a venture capitalist for like 4 years. I didn't like it because they're all snobs like Joe. Here I am praising Joe and then throwing him under the bus at the same time. No, it's trying to be a .com entrepreneur, or trying to be the guy that invested in, the next Uber or the next PayPal / Tesla, what have you, is like, it's so ego driven. It's the same reason why one of the many reasons why I left this behind. Do you know how competitive it is to just get the next video of Steph shooting around? It's like, lay down your swords. I don't want to fight anymore. Like, I don't want to jockey with the NBC cameraman for position anymore. Like, seriously, that's no lie. That is literal. I don't want to jockey with the dude. That guy wants to prove to $1 billion company that he's the best cameraman that NBC has. Good for you. Only problem is I'm getting in your way. So your definition of success, you're going to do everything you can to trample me. And I get that. So you go do you, and let me leave that room, which is low vibrational, because how can I extend my joy for the team in the most effective way? It's right here with you guys, with thanks to Dean Chambers. Am I doing okay? I mean, I wish I had more time to meditate more. But right now, setting the intention for this stream is super important. Defending the notion of actually enjoying a first place team with DeAnthony Melton injured, still on the team. Like, I'm the only guy out there defending Melton. Wemby wins the tip, no surprise. 14:45 mark of this live stream. Trayce lost another tip off. Weird seeing Chris Paul there, but also par for the course in the NBA. Oh, Wemby found Harrison Barnes down low, and it looked like maybe Draymond screwed up there. I'll rewatch on the laptop. Yep, Draymond fell asleep right off the bat. Wow. Oh, Lindy, right side baseline drive. Good. Right by Chris Paul. Ooh, and Chris Paul nearly. Oh, Wemby's going to launch from 35 feet. No good straight away. Lindy comes up with it. All right. Oh, we find Wiggins down low. Trayce assist. Great read, man. I'll do play-by-play once I catch up. Yep, that's Wiggins. Oh, another air ball, another ill-timed shot by the Spurs. Way to go, Wiggs. Continuing the onslaught of aggressiveness on offense with that cut. That's how I want Jonathan to cut. Steph, really bad lob pass with Wemby nearby. Are you crazy? Lindy for three. Ball goes right to Steph. Flyby of Wemby, which is like crazy, like Superman flying by. And Wiggs hits a three. So a little bit lucky on that play because it ended up with Steph just getting the ball on the rebound at the elbow. We got Steph on JC, Julian Champagne. And it's a foul reaching Trayce. No need to reach over there. It's hard to teach guys not to reach. And it's rare to find guys that can resist the temptation. So next time out, we're going to take a poll of how are you guys doing? Because I want to make sure you guys are doing well. And if you're not doing well, then maybe resist the temptation to thumb type tonight and just keep it inward toward yourself. All right, Wemby misses. We're up 7-3, 951, 950, 949, 948. Steph over to Wiggs. Good split action screen by Trayce. Scoop, banker, good. Wow, man. Wiggs. Oh, and that's Stephon Castle hits an elbow jumper in retaliation real quick. And Lindy will get the ball back at the top. Oh, missed it. Goes right to Steph again, and Stephon Castle fell asleep. Lefty sling pass. Trayce to Wiggins. Up. Oh, back rim net. Wemby from three. Draymond for three, open, no good. Oh, Wemby behind the back, pull up three, splash in front of Trayce. That's indefensible. That's literally indefensible. Unless you want to play mind games and blitz him real quick. I mean, but Trayce doesn't have that. So I don't know what you would do. Draymond wanted Trayce to cut. He did not. Now Steph over to Trayce. Back to Draymond. Late shot clock. Down low Wiggins. Going to have to fire it. 5-4. Fade away. Nearly blocked by Barnes, but missed it. Wemby outlet to, or handoff to CP. CP with Lindy. Trayce calls a switch. Wiggins has to come over. No good Wemby from up top three. He settles a little bit as well, but he's more of a finesse player anyways. Draymond tells Trayce to set a pick again, and he didn't quite do it. 2 times in a row. Trayce will attack, and he missed it. Good disruption by, I think it was Wemby. So now Chris Paul, Steph. Here comes Harrison. And he throws the ball to Castle as Harrison sets the pick. And Castle misses a 3. And Steph gets inside position against Chris. Timeout for the interim coach. I don't even know who that is. Anybody know? Have to look it up on Perplexity. 11-8, 7-17 as Steph got inside. All right, so timeout, and let's make sure everybody's doing okay. Oh, lost my screen. Okay. Mitch Johnson. There you go. Wow, how did you know that? That's nuts. It's so quick. Did you just like know that? Wow, it's amazing. Yeah. God bless Greg Popovich. Let's go Dubs. Ed E in the house. Hey, Kimbo. Yes, we do. I don't know why I said JK out will illness. I don't know why it said will. It's just illness, which, by the way, on the channel, there's a Podz interview that said he said in the interview that they haven't figured out what that bug is that's going around on the team. And that would be not this one, but the next Pajemski one. Let me refresh. Oh, that is refresh. Go check out the New Orleans behind the scenes. But it wasn't last night, and it was must have been this one. Yeah. We'll check it later. In fact, I'll click on it because there's a transcript in the comments, and we can find Pajemski. Oh, maybe not. That one just has, okay, we'll have to go back. All right, so yeah, we go small, GP2 for, oh, and there's Zach Collins. Blocked by Lindy, it's a jump ball. Wow, Lindy. He just blocked a 6'11" guy. And that could be an unsung play if it leads to some, and he wins the tip. Wow. If this leads to a run, Lindy deserves an unsung play. GP2 down low to Draymond. Draymond Zach. Over to Wiggs. Looks at a 3, gives it up to Lindy. Back to Wiggs. Screen Draymond. Wiggs Zach. Step back 3. Fouled and won. Wiggins. So Lindy officially gets the unsung play nomination there. After a switch. Nice ball screen. for switch by Draymond. Yeehaw. Since we're in San Antonio, you know, they have rodeos in that very stadium you're looking at. The hallways, oh, I missed the free throw. The hallways are all amenable to a rodeo. Fun fact. I bet you didn't know that. Anyways, Zach Collins misses a push shot. Steph in the corner. Loses Zach. Missed the two-pointer. Rebound Wiggins. Back to Steph. Way to find him, Wiggs. Wiggs is a bona fide Warrior. Took a few seasons, but wow. O-Red finds Steph for three. Man, Wiggins. Zach inside. Chris Paul. Foul. Gary Payton. Who are our refs? Take a look. Curtis Blair, he's all right. Oh, boy. Trey Maddox. I don't know Nate Green. He's the guy that just made the call, which is the right call. I don't know Nate Green. Trey Maddox. All right, Trey. He wears number 23 as a ref. Three ball Chris. No good. Gary, good closeout, but Harrison gets the ball over Steph on the rebound. Gary swats Chris from behind. And then Chris points at Curtis Blair, but it was a quick point. You don't want to have a long point in terms of like getting a tech there, Chris. CP points at Curtis Blair just for a quick second. Any longer would have been a T. Steph and Draymond pick. Doubled. Down to Dre. Banker, no good, Dre. Rebound Zach. Gives it to Castle. Brings it up on Gary. Crosses over Gary. Good move. Oh, nice move against Draymond, but missed it. Zach will hustle for the rebound. Kick it. Champagne. Blocked. And then he scored, but waved it off because and that's Branham. That's not Julian. Malachi Branham. Draymond blocks Branham. Jump ball. So many blocks so far. Draymond wins the tip. Buddy Hield is checked in. He brings it up. Moody is also there in our San Francisco jerseys. Hield screen. Nope, but Harrison stays. Ooh, deflected pass. Be careful. Action by Steph. Goes inside out. Draymond finds Buddy. Three ball good. Draymond, so smart. That was a mini chaotic play. Mini chaos by Steph. It's a three ball, so it doesn't count as an unsung play. Castle, fadeaway, no good at the nail, and they get another rebound. So that's the only thing we're really doing wrong. We're not turning it over. We're playing pretty good defense. It's just the offensive rebounding. Harrison, this time Gary tips it out. Oh, it's a foul on Steph? Steph is bewildered, and I will watch the replay to confirm the bewilderment. Oh, my God. Wow. That wasn't even ticky-tack. That was non-existent. Man. Steph ghost foul versus HB on OREB. What? And that'll be they work it around to find Harrison Barnes open for three. Man. Jones is in there at point. Leads to an HB3. Let me check out. Oh, Steph. Steph was mad, so he went inside. Looney rebound blocked by Zach. Trey Jones, Tyus's brother. And Branham scores, and Steve calls timeout. Screenshot Ed's comment right here. 20-13 still. 3:53. Kind of sad that Kuminga's out because we started doing the inverted screens last night. We started doing the inverted screens. Not just Curry, but also Podz for JK. And let's check the videos for the one. Let's see. Well, it wasn't that one, so couldn't have been the Draymond one. So yeah, it was this one. Had to be. Maybe not. Let me check comments. Oops, not reply. Read more. Oh, I'm not even on Let's Go Warriors. All right, let's see. Practice free throws. How does your game feel? Oh, here we go. We talked about coming. Okay, did you figure out what happened on the road trip? No, we didn't. We didn't figure it out. We're still actually trying to figure out right now. So I think they don't know what this illness is going around. So Podz, and where was this? This was LA. That's into it right there. Podz in LA said team is still trying to figure out illness going around, illness bug going around. And there's the link. You heard it here first, my friends. So that is what's going on with our, like, you know, weird weird illness that's going around. Baron Davis, We Believe era. Yeah, we got some merch coming out soon. After, as I told Arbel last night, Baron Davis merch coming out soon after Black Friday. Oh my goodness, turnover right off the bat. Man, ATO's a turnover. Jeez. It was both Heald and Moody, but Branham loses the ball, so it doesn't hurt us. Luckily. All right, Looney over to Podz. Podz doubled on the right baseline. He's stuck again. He finds Looney. Looney should finish this, and he does. Yeah. Way to find him, Podz. Harrison Barnes draws a foul and a jumper. So he goes to the line with the Warriors up by 9, 2:56, dead ball. Andrew, Jeffy Wiggins. Oh, cool. All right. Wiggins, screen by Looney. I'm going to go make sure that people jumping into our live stream know what we're about. Looney trying to look for a handoff. Buddy, uh-oh. Buddy touched it last. Buddy wants a review. It's not worth it right now. Up by 7, 2:40 to go, and it's not a foul even. I wouldn't challenge this. But it counts as a turnover. Another turnover, man. All right. Wemby and Looney switches to BP. Oh my God. BP gets back. Good re-switch. Wemby at the nail. Fires. Good. Oh man, that's indefensible. Sheesh. Pajemski drives, gets fouled. All right, we will side out. Man, we're already in the penalty. 4 fouls. Jeez. BP over to Hield on the curl around Looney. Back to BP. He attacks Branham. Uses his forearm. Gets stuck in the lane. Over to Moody. 4 seconds. Attacks. Wemby helps. Ah, Moody floats it over Wemby. Beautiful. Fadeaway floater. Wemby got doubled on a blitz by Podz. 3 ball, no good. Looney tracks down a rebound. That was 3 ball by Julian Champagny. Oh, Hield's going to cross over and fire at 3. And Mamukelishvili looks at the roof in disgust. That means we gotcha. I'll just call him Mamu. Mamu with the ball now with Hield on him. I guess he's a shooting guard, huh? Guard versus guard. Ah, Mamu for 3. He's a lefty. Clank. Left a crack on the window. Brandon brings it up. Over to Moody. Moody attacks and then draws it back. Wiggins trying to post up, but Wemby was there to help. BP for 3. Oh, over Wemby. No good. Looney probably fouled Mamu, but they didn't call it, which is the right non-call. Wemby gets it 94 feet later. Looney gets a steal as Wemby kind of was off balance. 38 seconds. Inside to Buddy. Moody found him. And we got 22 seconds. Actually, 9 on the shot clock, 10-second differential. BP gets attacked on. Julian Champagne misses a 3 over Moody. Looney another rebound, 10 seconds. BP will walk it up. 5, 4, BP. Oh. Okay. Trey Jones wanted to purposely foul, and he did. He got away with it. As Looney was trying to set a pick, I think he reached out and grabbed BP. So 14 fouls. And we will do a side out. Buddy Hield, 19th all-time, 3-point made, by the way. I forgot to see who's ahead of him. Was it Dirk? Wiggins, 4, 3. Go, Wiggs. Pulls up from 3. Clanked it off the board too hard. So, 29-17. Oh, man, you can't be mad at that. Holding any team to 17 points in the NBA is commendable. Doesn't matter how depleted they are. Plus, I mean, it's not like they suck. They got Wemby. Oh, man, yeah, Wiggins is crazy. Yikes, bird flu variant. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, that sucks. So there's a bird flu variant, huh? That in and of itself sounds nasty. A lot of people getting sick. Oh, man. Dubs is what I get 30. Let's see. JK not even on the bench. Yeah, keep him away. I don't know. Don't know if we have any news on that. Why don't we check our Discord, which has multiple feeds. Check our Discord for any news on Kuminga, which, by the way, you know what's weird? Speaking of which, in looking up JK info, no sign of Kendra Andrews or Anthony Slater or Danny Emerman, for that matter, on this road trip. Isn't that nuts? Are they cutting back on travel? Are we sensitive to travel costs now? You heard it here first. I'm the only one that notices these things. Let's go to the raw feed and let's search in raw feed. Kuminga. Yep, that's all they said. Nothing much. All right, let's go back to the box score. Did our job there. Looked around for some info. Didn't find anything. All right, let's remember to set your intention. Podz gets a screen from Trayce. Actually, kind of a double screen by Hield as well. Hield has the ball over to Moody, left side, down low, Trayce, and Wemby. Over to Hield, shovel pass, 3-ball, splash. And number 14's like, man, what can I do? I got a off-ball screen from Podz I had to get through. So good play. Off-ball screen by Moody, actually. My fault. Three-ball answered by Chris Paul. I'm a little behind on the comments. Oh, Moses out of control. And it went off of David Wesley. David Wesley? No. It's got to be a different Wesley. Blake Wesley. David Wesley's probably his dad. 2 years of experience, Notre Dame. We'll have to look him up. Podz, right side Trayce, back to Podz. At the hash mark. Cuts around and gets to Buddy. One-on-one. 4 seconds. Got to make a move. Spins. Finds Trayce. Trayce. Push shot good. Not bad, Trayce. It's like he kind of hesitated and then made his move because he had to. No choice. Chris Paul, swing to Mamu. 3-ball, no good. Good job, Trayce. Another rebound. Decided to go to Mo on the outlet. Gets a screen for Mo. Mo down the lane, in the paint. Over Wemby, no good this time. Pulled the string a little bit on that floater. Chris Paul brings it up. Over to Wemby, left side. One-on-one. Trayce, fade away. Unblockable, but it clanks off the backboard and rim. Podz brings it up. Got another rebound. Podz now with 2 rebounds. Trayce nearly traveled on the fake handoff. Over to Buddy. Flyby. Back down to Trayce. Dunk! Way to find him, Buddy. And Podz all over Chris Paul. All over him. They're having a jousting match. And now Wemby open for 3. Catch and shoot. No good. Trayce runs the floor. Kyle doesn't fire it. He got the rebound. Nearly double dribbled, got it to BP. Now Hield, now Trayce down low, Wemby. BP comes on the semi-split cut. Hield again to Trayce, missed it that time. Tapped right to Hield, to BP, back to Hield. BP probably should have cut, but he stayed for spacing purposes. And BP throws it away. Trayce wasn't looking, but Mamu was all over him. Could have been a foul on Mamu, but probably don't fire the ball in there like that. That one wasn't going to go through human bodies. Oh, Wesley. Blake Wesley attacks and finishes with the scoop. 9 minutes, 8:59, 8:58. Buddy with the crossover. Nope, back rimmed. We're up 14. We've held San Antonio to only 22 points. 8:50. Mo against Chris Paul. gets a screen, goes and finds Mamu, fly by on BP, find Wemby at the nails, swing, Wesley baseline, Mamu back out. Wow, they're swinging it really good. Champagny gets 3 on the triple swing. Pretty good ball movement. That Greg Popovich, if he's watching this game, he's loving that. Buddy healed air ball, says my bad. That was a little rushed. Just a tad. No, it was very rushed. I am exaggerating to save face for Buddy, who sits down. I mean, that was a tired 3. He wants to sit down next to Steph. And Chris Paul attacks, kick. Found the hot man, Blake Wesley, especially after that attack, cock back like you're going to dunk it and then scoop it in. Lindy to BP right side, down low. Trayce and Wemby again. Moody comes around on the split over to BP. BP will just attack it and get blocked by Wemby. I mean, you knew that was going to happen eventually. Wemby was going to get somebody who was going to underestimate him. 3-ball CP. And Lindy hustles for the rebound. Lindy tells Moody to go. Crazy, huh? And good screen by Kyle, but Trayce doesn't feed Lindy. Lindy back to Trayce. Kicks it to Moody. Way to go, Moody. No hesitation. But he missed it. Mamu rebound outlet Chris. Left side Wesley. He's going to attack. And he finds Mamu baseline. Timeout Steve. They forgot about him or they just couldn't get back on defense, and it was a transition city. So 36-30 only now. Q2 7-17. Why are we overacting the CP? Yeah, good question. Let me see what happened here. Go back a couple. See what we got here. What's Wesley's three-point percentage? Because if Chris Paul's driving and he gets by the man, and I don't know who to blame on that one, but let's see. Stats. Wow. Not too good on the three-point attempts. I mean, they just made that one. Wesley, good shot. Tip your hat. It's hard to chase Chris Paul around sometimes. And Lindy was trailing him on the foot behind strategy. I mean, we did okay on the CP3 miss. And then Lindy brought it up, told Moody to go. Yeah, that's BP and Kyle. BP didn't trust Kyle. Clip it for you guys for next time. I don't think BP should help out Kyle. I don't care how bad it looks that he might be getting beat. Chances are he's not really getting beat. And that's why we lost him on the transition this last play. Might have been Lindy's fault on the help by BP. I think just need more reps together. Steph comes back in with Blake Wesley eager to give him full court press. Kyle Anderson now, left side. Steph moving well up without the ball. Lindy's open, but Kyle was looking for Steph the whole way. Gets it to Lindy. Lindy fires for three. Splash. No question. Man, Lindy. Impressive. I mean, all the gravity was taken by Steph, which is a great thing. Champagne, no good. JC, I'll call him. We got another rebound. I think Trayce. Kyle. Back to Trayce. Handoff Wiggs. Uses Trayce. Down the lane, left side. Slapped the backboard, missed it. Lefty. But Trayce gets a rebound. Swing to Steph. Nice pass, though, Kyle. And this whole time, Wiggins was down on the baseline and shaking his left shoulder. Oh, that's not good. Left rotator cuff. Kyle finds Steph. Right side Wesley. Corner. Pop a two. Back rim that Harrison rebound. Good thing he's old now because they had numbers. Over to Chris. In and out dribble. Stops and pops. No good. We got three guys on that rebound. Kyle gets credit in the stat sheet for that one. Lindy up top. Handoff Wiggs over to Kyle. Kyle fakes the handoff. Attacks Harrison. Probably fouled on the stomach, but no call, and he hits the jump hook. Good aggression by Kyle. Three ball. JC, no good. Let me get rid of this. And attack by Kyle over to Trayce. He gets stripped by Chris Paul. JC attacks, kick it to HB. No good. No, I mean, that's not HB. That was Wesley. HB got the rebound. Chris Paul over to Wesley again. Good move, but he's just not quite 6, 7, 8 length. Harrison mauled by Lindy. Pretty good foul, come to think of it. Harrison will go to the line. He earned that trip to the line. Lindy looks really tired. Let's set the intention again. I want to remind anybody coming on randomly as I'm doing play-by-play. Keep it high vibrational. You're doing a good job, although I haven't checked comments in a long time since the last time out. HB misses a free throw. Julian comes out, and it's going to be Stephon Castle and Draymond's coming in. Did he take out Kyle? Or did he take out? No, he took out Trayce. Draymond and Kyle in the front court right now, which is kind of cool. And Trey Jones came in for San Antonio. HB, second free throw. Good. We're up by 10. Wiggins will bring it up. Looks like he's all right. I hope. Keep an eye on that left shoulder. 5:02, 5:01, 5 minutes. Gets a screen from Draymond. Downhill to Lindy. Corner Lindy. Three short. Bounces right back to Lindy. Reload. Long. Now it's long. Short then long. Too bad. Castle over to Wesley. Wesley attacks. Draymond's there. Switch it to Wiggs. Kick it to Stephon. Down low. Steph against HB. Good help by Kyle. Good cut by Stephon Castle. Better cut. Steph goes to Wiggs. Wiggs downhill on Zach. Euro step. Stop. No call. He gets it back. Out to Draymond to Lindy left side. Wiggins corner. Three. Hit the rim. The board. It went right back to Wiggins, luckily. And then Draymond will find Kyle. Kyle attacks Wesley. Fouled and one, Kyle. Thank you, Trey Maddox. Calls the N1. Right call. Aggressive defense. I like Wesley, man. He's aggressive. Like what I'm seeing from Kyle. Didn't play much last game, I don't think it was. Just was a non-factor. But, he's been dealing with those neck spasms. Gary Payton and Buddy Hield coming in. Lindy finally gets a rest. Long stretch for Lindy. Man, I like our rotations. I mean, you think about it. Hield for Lindy, GP2 for who's he for? We don't even have JK today. Kyle missed a free throw. Of course. Oh, GP2 didn't come in yet. He's at the table. Probably going to take Wiggins. No, he's going to take, I don't know. Oh, no, he's going to take Kyle out. They missed a three. Steph got a rebound, doubled by Zach Collins. Wiggins sets a pick. On the roll, they switch back out to Steph against the other Steph. Corner to Kyle. 3 ball, no good. Castle rebound. Three ball Castle via Zach Collins, no good. I like Castle too. He's pretty solid. Little small, but he's very active. You better be active if you're a rookie. Wiggins, right hash mark, finds Hield, finds Draymond. Nope, missed it. I thought maybe Zach might have pushed him a little bit, but nah. Kyle reaching foul. That's okay. Only 2 fouls, and it stops the break. And Branham, no, that's not Branham. That's Trey Jones fouled. So side out, only 2 fouls. Eric Hausen gives Kyle a towel. And it'll be Branham, side inbound. Again, a bunch of nobodies, but those are the toughest teams to beat sometimes. Of course, Wemby's in there. Kick it to Branham for 3, no good. Draymond rebound. Great box out, Hield against Wemby. And Steph gets in the lane, but Wemby's there. Kick it to Wiggs. Back to Steph. Beautiful. Wemby pushes Gary, seeing that Gary did the beautiful reload screen. 43-33, 245. Man, I'm liking our defense. We've held the Spurs to 33 points. All right, time to catch up on comments. Slow-mo. So slow-mo. Your family was talking to him. Oh, wow. Huh. Oh, so you're Chinese? Are you talking about? Conditioning. Oh, Trent Williams, my bad. Wow, never mind my question then. Thought you were talking about Kyle. That's crazy. You know, Arbel would love to know that. Arbel loves football, but he's a Bills fan. Taller people have better lung capacity. What happened? What are we talking about? Let's see. A jelly layup. Okay. Again, I'm deleting non-high vibrational comments. Oh, Wemby has small lungs. He may look out of shape, but I think it's just his body type. He has such long bones. I don't want you to. You get 3 deleted non-high vibrational comments. I'm gonna have to time you out. There's no reason to throw the Spurs under the bus. Got a bunch of guys injured. Draymond down low to Gary. What a catch by Gary, and he puts it in. Technically an ATO. That's an unsung play. Unless the Spurs score here. Buddy Hield trying to guard Wemby. No look pass to the corner. No good. Stephon Castle. Wiggins rebound. Another rebound. 5 rebounds, Wiggins. Draymond right side. Got Castle. Falls down. Finds Steph, luckily. Steph. Crazy three-pointer. No good. He was sidestep craziness. Over to, nice finish by, forgot his name already. Oh, Trey Jones, right? Trey Jones, right side, snuck by Wiggins amazingly. Steph goes away from GP screen, gets a screen from GP, sling past Draymond, right wing, gives up, doesn't shoot the 3, goes back to Wiggs up top. Spin, his favorite left spin, fouled. Wiggins' left spin is so quick. Or spin right to left. Yeah, that was a nice ATO they ran. Let me try and see what kind of action they had on that one. As Wiggs will shoot 2. Come on, hit one. He hits that one. Yeah, the ATO, it was a screen curl set for Buddy, and they just decided not to guard Gary. So good job by Draymond to find Gary eventually on that one. Wiggins makes both. We're up 12. Trey Jones, stutter step, goes by Buddy, kick it to Wemby, over Draymond, 3-ball good. You got to stay in front. So it's kind of, I don't know if I'd blame Hield on that one. I find GP underneath, and he gets blocked by HB. Wow. Wemby will bring it up. They got transition. Kick it to Castle, and he stepped on the line. No travel. Late call, but it was travel a little too eager for the youngster. Only got 1:03 to go. Steph and Castle screen GP. Go to Draymond. Look, didn't go with the handoff. Draymond's holding it. Off ball foul on Gary, trying to get Hield open. And he talks to Hield about how to execute that next time. 51 seconds left. I don't even know what they did wrong. I'm looking at that. They had a screen, whatever you call it, like a you screen for me and then I screen for you, and it just, I don't know what they called. And it's going to be that's Trey Jones down to Wemby. Draymond steals it. Gary saved it, and he's got the ball right side. Finds Buddy. Pulls up and loses his dribble, and Draymond will swing it over to Wiggins, weak side. Over Wemby. Good. Wiggins scores over Wemby. 22.5 left. Wow. Nine seconds. Trey Jones. Fouled by Wiggins. Sort of on purpose. Have a foul to give. 7 seconds left. We're going to go offense, defense. We're going to get Kyle in there for Buddy. Smart move. Buddy doesn't really have wingspan, obviously. GP on Chris Paul to enter the ball with 7 seconds. Wemby up top with Draymond. Screen. So now Wemby's on Steph. Oh, man. Maybe Draymond don't switch that one. Wemby and Steph. Wemby all day. Hangs, off the rim, no good, or off the board, no good. And Wemby has that dejected look like he should have made that, and he probably should have. We're going to take a 12-point lead in a halftime. We're going to hold the Spurs to 38 points only. Wigatron, huh? Okay. Only 4 turnovers, I know, huh? We got Lindy Waters on the microphone at halftime. Moody not hitting. Well, Moody hasn't been really getting a lot of burn because Lindy's been playing so well. Wigatron, huh? We have to come up with a couple more nicknames to vote on it. Roofs in the house. Kuminga Maniacs. I know. Wiggins wearing Under Armour? No way, really? Wiggs is supposed to be with Peak. I would be shocked if he's wearing Under Armour. But obviously, I don't have an eye for that. If there's a complaint to be made, it's like anime is going to be there to complain about it, I tell you. That's a lot, man. I'm just saying, having you in the chat is draining, bro. Can you lift up the vibration? Just only do positive comments for today to make up for all the other ones. Can you do that, maybe? It's like, I mean, do I need to play this again? I'm gonna just play this again. This is what you get. Can we, if somebody goes 1 for 5 from 3, can you just maybe resist the temptation for complaining about it? That's what high vibrational means, right?
Vibrationally, if they talk about other people gossiping, hating, like, all right, this might not go that far. I remember one time I had a moment in the studio where J.Cole was there, and I was just having a bad day, and I started just talking trash. I was talking to my other friend, Teron, and Cole came in the room, and within 2 minutes, he heard what we was talking about, and he got up and left. And I just remember being like, damn. What we say? Why did he do that? Yeah. But then I realized we wasn't on the same frequency. He not on that. Complaining, that kind of conversation does not circulate in higher level rooms. He didn't judge me. He didn't say nothing bad. He sat there, he listened for like a minute, and then he got up and left. Because what happens is when you're high vibrational, most likely those people are going to bring you down. You're not going to be able to bring them up.
Wiggins plus 20. That's nice. 32.6% shooting. What else is going on in the league? Oh, we are on raw feed. So this Wiggins is ebullient. Really? What is the definition of ebullient? Let me just look it up. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay. Lively, enthusiastic, full of excitement. Yeah, that's what I thought. Really? He's full of excitement? Huh. I don't know that he's full of excitement. He's definitely he's definitely leaving his mark on the game, making an impact. I'm not sure I would describe it as full of excitement, though. I mean, it is full of excitement to see him doing what he's doing, but the act of doing what he's doing, I don't know that it's full of excitement, but certainly is effective, lively. I think I liked Wigatron. That was pretty good. We need another one. So any other nicknames? Let's see. Any other Wiggs nicknames? Need two more to have a poll. So we got Wigadala. We got Wigatron. Wigatron. That's so funny, dude. So is Wigadala, to be honest with you. So this is what we need to buoyant. Oh, it folds. That's not going to win any poll though. What is this? Oh, and as we're talking about it, look on the Discord. There's literally a Wiggins highlight waiting for us. So we gotta send all these Wiggins stuff when I have time tomorrow, as obviously it was a back-to-back we were dealing with today. Very tiring, especially when you're doing the behind-the-scenes video, which was fun, but it's tiring. Oh, cool, man. We got some good. Yeah, this is good. All right. What do we got? Prodigious. Oh my goodness. Lively Wiggs, buoyant Wiggs. Those aren't really nicknames though, right? And only 5 points from Steph. All right. Well, let me send those suggestions out into the internet. Where did I put my phone? I don't even know where I put my phone. That's funny. Oh, yeah. See, I remember when I put my phone down to get water, I told myself, you put down your phone. All right, I'm back. So yeah, let's think of a new nickname. Need a couple more for Le Wiggs. Le Wiggin. Air Canada, that's true. Wigalock, Wigtastic, A&W, Wigsplosion, Tarantula. Oh my gosh, wow, that one definitely gets consideration just out of the creativity. I don't know, guys. Scion Wig. It doesn't resonate with the OGs like myself, though. I mean, we got two really good ones, so I'm not worried about it. But oops. What else are we thinking of? Wigita? What does that mean? Wig L8 or Wiggs Mania. Oh, gosh. None of those jump out on the page. Let's look at Wiggs right here. This is from the Warriors. There any sound? No sound. Yep, that's the step back over Wemby. Go back to the box score. Let me look at his numbers. 5 for 10, 3 for 6, 15 points, 5 rebounds. 2 assists, 1 steal. Let's see what else has popped up on the timeline. Franz Wagner. League pass. We're not trading JK. Why would you trade JK at the 7 million mark? That makes no sense. It is not fiscally responsible to trade JK at the $7 million salary right now. That's as ludicrous as giving JK, you know, I would have preferred you just paid him 40 million to get something back. Are you going to really seriously trade him at the $7 million mark? There's absolutely no way you would do that. We're not trading Kuminga. Stop it. Oh my God. Even credential journalists, longtime credential journalists, tweet the wrong thing every now and then. $7.6 million. So you want to trade Kuminga? Why? What are you going to get for $7 million? Oh my God. Stop screen and share screen. Let me show you. I mean, there's no way we're trading Kuminga. No way. Say it right now. My mouth will drop if we ever trade that guy at 7 million. Wigwam. Wigtastic. I mean, that's a good attempt, but doesn't jump out off the page. Dean Chambers, of course, got the ultra sophisticated nicknames. Yeah. Keeping it high vibrational. Whoopsies. Meant to do that. All right. Probably got one more commercial break. All right. Just heard the whistle. Therefore, we are going to start the third quarter very soon. And am I going to have enough time to send this out? There we go. I forgot to post the link. Damn, my fault. Next time out, I'll do that. All right, we're back to action. We get the ball because Wemby won the tip. Wiggs uses a Trayce screen. Handoff Lindy for 3. No good. He remains 1 for 6. Next one will go in. Oh, Harrison Barnes. Perfect pass by CP to like zip a pass straight to his shooting pocket, so he barely had to dip. Wiggs brings it up as Trayce says, what play we're running? Over to Draymond. And then, wow, the TV glitched. And then we got nothing going on, so we're just going to post up Trayce and find Draymond wide open for 3. Clanked it. Trayce got a rebound. Over to Dre, back to Trayce. Foul. Was it on Wemby or Stephon Castle? Let's check Wemby. 1 foul. Castle has none, so that had to be on Wemby. But it's only 1 foul. Yeah, Wemby bodied Dre on the save. Dre over to Steph. Doubled by Harrison, so Draymond has to clear out to bring Harrison out of the picture. Harrison stays in the picture. Swing, swing, wide open Wiggs. 3 ball, assist Lindy. Good. Way to go, Lindy. Extra pass. They go down low. Wemby and Trayce. Wiggins there. Jumps on Wemby and fouls him. Unfortunately, he couldn't control his body just a little bit. Trey Maddox is waiting for Chris Paul to get set up, finally get set up. You literally have to do it at the free throw line extended. Stephon Castle, kick it to Harrison. Draymond smashes into Harrison and picks him up off the floor. Admits fault. And he talks to the Spurs assistant. Who is that? Who is he talking to? Who are the Spurs assistants? Let's take a look at Perplexity. Give me a list of the Spurs assistant coaches under Popovich. Currently, hopefully doesn't give us the wrong ones. Give me the list for 2024-25 season. Harrison misses the first. Brett Brown. Oh, wow. He went back, huh? Michael Noyce. Matt Nielsen. How does Draymond know these guys? I'm not sure. All right. Come back some other day. Made the second one. We're up by 10. 10-24, 10-23, 10-22. Screen Draymond for Steph. Steph and Harrison. Screen Trayce. Steph, Wemby, and Harrison. Goes to Trayce. Oh, he hangs in the air over Stephon Castle. Castle falls to the ground. Banker good. All right, Wemby and Trayce, mid-post. Draymond's there to show. Wemby fakes him out. Attacks baseline good. Too tall. Too long. Inbound to Wiggs. We're up by 10. 9:43. And Wemby's late, and Trayce will get a dunk. Horrible defense by Wemby, so that'll go in his film session. Just bad defense, so we got lucky. HB, mid-post. Wemby on Wiggs on the switch. Trickles in. Good shooter's touch. Steph will bring it up on Castle. Nobody there to screen. Draymond goes away. Sets a screen for Wiggs. Wiggs comes across. Steph passed to Draymond. Very slow split cut. What are we, tired? What's going on here? Pick and roll. Wiggs, Lindy. Over to Trayce. Wiggs cuts. He's on with Chris Paul. He'll shoot a long two. He'll miss it. Trayce tip. No good. Stephon rebound, outlet Chris and Steph. Over to Harrison. Fakes the three. Drives. Good matchup. Fade away good. Hurry up. 5-on-4. Good job by Harrison. We're only up 8. Steph finds Lindy. On the weak side, 1-on-1, Chris. Chris finagles a strip. Got stripped by the veteran. And they'll get a... Draymond has to foul Castle and, you know, hard foul somewhat. And how many fouls on him? Only 2? Thought it was 3. All right, 2 fouls on Draymond. Castle to the line. Momentum has shifted. Only up 8. Dead ball. 8:30 to go. Let me tweet some stuff out then. All right, so now we're only up 6. 8:27, 8:26, 8:25. Draymond, Harrison with the deep drop. Back to Trayce, and we took advantage of the blitz action on Steph. Wemby, down low. Chris Paul, fadeaway, good. Over Steph. Steph will bring it up. Run the same play. Draymond, well, they're not because Steph is setting a pick. They'll do some staggers. Nope, kick it to Trayce. JC went to attack Trayce, but he didn't get the ball to Andrew. Now gets it. Now kick it to Draymond for 3, short. Lindy rebound. Wiggins gets it to Steph, no good. And Wemby out jumps, but Draymond's there to steal it from Wemby. Lindy, extra dribble. Splash. There's your 3. You don't lose belief in your guys. And 3 ball for Castle. We let him shoot. He misses it. Draymond against HB. Finds Lindy. Hot hand. Trayce screen. It's good. Way to find him. Timeout. Mitch Johnson. Way to go, Lindy. Way to find the hot hand as well, Draymond and Trayce. Happy times. Made a 6-point lead into 12 just like that. I think it's 12 if my math is correct. 65-53, 706. Do you see why you just keep it high vibrational? That's the thesis of this channel, because it's going to come back around. Lindy just proved it. There's no reason to just start doubting and this and that and just type in words that are borderline complaining. No. If anything, type in words that are like, oh, wow, Lindy's 1 for 5. Oh, he'll do much better than that. We know. In fact, don't even bring it up. Would you bring it up if you're the 19th man? Have you ever played on a basketball team? You don't tell the guy, oh, you're 1 for 5. You never do that. Let's be the 19th man on the squad, right? He just proved it. Man, we're going to change social media if we keep doing this. If you keep this up, we're the only place that can keep it up. Do you realize that? Do you realize how hard it is to keep it high vibrational? Do you realize why J.Cole is 1% of 1%? Do you realize that it is so easy to be upset at whatever you are upset at and just transfer that with a little bit of thumb typing on any unsuspecting platform, right? But we don't have that here. Can you believe that? That we could literally influence people and their behavior online. We could actually do that. We could change the world this way. And isn't it so elegant that it would be through the Warriors, through a franchise with Steph Curry as the face of the franchise, and guys like Lindy Waters? He was traded for the 52nd pick, which turned into cash, which then, like, he was the 14th man on the number one team in the West, expendable because of that, not his fault. But we just turned a 14th man into a bona fide NBA starter. Love it. Bona fide NBA starter. And isn't it great that he found his spot in the Kerr system? Draymond third foul. That's not good against Wemby down low. Bark said, I'm going to guess it's Trey Maddox. It's Trey Maddox. My guy Trey, don't. Oh, and Gary went over to Trey to say, please don't give him a T. And he goes, I won't. Oh, my God. I know Trey so well. Wemby for three over Gary. No good. Draymond rebound. Oh, is it? Okay. Deflected out of bounds. I thought it was maybe a bad turnover, but no, we're good. All right. Wiggins will get downhill, but not quite the same as JK, right? Interesting. We could run a comparison and see that, then show you the value of JK. Anyways, that was an inverted screen for Wiggins. He has to shoot a three at the buzzer. JC rebound, outlet CP. And Chris Paul finds himself with a three in the corner and rattles in. Draymond to GP handoff Steph. Steph and Castle. Elbow, Wemby helps, gives up a Gary three. Gary hits it, in and out and in. That is an unsung play. Wemby steps out of bounds with Draymond closing, so credit Draymond for the forceful closeout. And I want to clip that inverted screen for Wiggs because I think when JK does it, it's just a little bit more powerful. And we're talking about Wiggins. That was a pretty good downhill move under normal circumstances. If I can find it. 6:38. Buddy Hield's in the game. Three ball for somebody, missed. Harrison goes around a Zach screen. Draymond says switch back to Gary. He does. Harrison, Gary. Over to Zach. Zach looking. Got Julian past Moody. Oh, Moses. Let me run the, since I have the recording going on right now, let me, 68-58-508. Steve barking at somebody. So up by 10, pretty good score for us, nevertheless. And time to figure out what we did wrong. Poor Moses. It's tough to just come in cold like that and have to defend against the Popovich offense like that. That was a great action by Mitch Johnson. And Steve was pointing somewhere for Buddy, but I'm not sure if he was at fault per se. Let's jump back in the comments. Also, let me spend some time to do some social media right now. And next time out, we will take a look at your comments. All right, let's see here. All right, doing a little social media marketing right now, so I'm a little caught up in that. So haven't checked your comments in a long while, but try to get back to it in due time. Okay, Looney, roll, scores. Everybody expected Looney to kick it back out. Interesting. I want to re-watch that play. Very porous defense by Spurs that time. 4 seconds. 3. Chris over to Zach at the nail. Shoots it. No good off the rim. Goes out to GP. GP brings it up. Buddy Hield left side. Zach. We got a switch somewhere. Looney. Yep, there he found it. Good job, Buddy. Way to find that. Excellent find by Buddy. And they get a dunk down the lane. I look up and they're dunking down the lane. Man, the heck? Yeah, just a pick and roll by Harrison. And Steph goes in there, goat layup and one banker. Be careful of the cameras. He has to walk on eggshells over there. That's a Dean Chambers pet peeve. Zach Collins, look at that English. Twisted it like that. Oh, beautiful. I mean, that's, oh man, English. What's the clock at? 3:50. Super English and one versus Zach. All right, Castle around the screen. Met by Looney, steal. Looney's so good. Gary's on the break. Finds Moody, layup good. So good, Looney. I think that's an unsung play for Looney. Nothing but positives once Looney steps on the floor. So good off the bench. Like he's the perfect off the bench center. They work it around. Zach Collins 3-ball. Brick. Rebound Steph. Steph screen and roll Looney. Zach retreats. Castle. No, that was Trey Jones actually deflected the ball away from Steph. Good defense. Trey Jones. And Steph's going to sit down with how many minutes played? 24 minutes played. So he'll end up with 32 again. Wiggs in the house. So is Podz. So Wiggs took out GP. GP goes somewhere, not on the bench, probably to the exercise bike over there. I can't remember where the exercise bike is in the stadium. Looney with Buddy. Nice hesitation cut by Buddy. Tic-tac-toe to BP, blows a floater. Oh, well. In the NBA, you got to make those, but yeah, he's cold. Just went in there. Wemby Loon and pick and roll with Castle. Sort of inverted screen. Castle fade away good. Moody will set the table. Up by 15 right now. Looney, handoff. No, fake handoff. Handoff to Wiggs. Wiggs around the corner. Kicks it to Moody. Moody got the step against Wemby. Draws a foul. Yeah, Mo. He's good at drawing fouls. So strong curl attack. Draws foul on Wemby. How many fouls on Wemby? 2? 2. All right, we got a foul on Buddy. He fouls too much. Probably leads the team in fouls. Do you think he leads the team in fouls? Let's do another poll. Still haven't found a good nickname unless you guys actually did one. Who leads the team in fouls? Draymond is always up there, but Buddy, I think Buddy has a lot. That's why I'm putting him on the spot. Who else fouls a lot? Got to be a starter. Say Gary, because he gets in the mix. And then Steph. Say Gary or Wiggs, and then Steph's in there. I think it's Buddy. We'll look it up. What do you think? Wiggins gets it knocked away from Castle. I like Castle. I mean, he's on a rookie contract, right? He's got to be dirt cheap. Getting what you're getting, he reminds me of Colin Sexton, honestly, with a better jumper. $9 million. I think it was the 4th pick or something. Was he 4th? Really? No way, right? Oh, we just scored and I missed it. Shoot. I forgot to look. Oh, it was Looney. Wow, Looney's doing things, man. 3 ball by Mamu, no good. Man, Looney's killing. Moody finds BP, but Wemby was right there, so smart to dribble it out. Looney, Wemby finds Hield. Oh, Hield blows the layup. 5-on-4. Trey Jones, pull up 3, short. Long rebound, Trey Jones. Mamu fakes it, goes to Branham. 3 ball up top, no good. Wemby taps it out. Oh, man. Branham down the lane, scores. And that's the NBA, modern NBA for you. Bunch of offensive rebounds, and a guy will end it basically 5-on-4. Wiggins, Loon. Wiggins pulls up in front of the nail, no good. Wemby rebound. Up 15 we are. Wemby brings it up, 42 seconds. Travels. Thanks, Trey. You're not going to let the superstar get away with that. Whoops. I guess that's a turnover on Looney. And what? They scored again? How we 30.2 seconds left. So turnover Looney, and then they score. Now we're up 12. I guess this is a 3. Stephon Castle, 2 for 1 3. 31 seconds left. Wiggins stuck, gets around Castle. Good dribbling, Wiggs. Good dribbling. Buddy with 5 on the shot clock throws the ball away. Tried to do a cross-court pass. Don't compound it. He didn't foul Castle, but they score a run-out style. Moody, 4 seconds. Baseline. Fade away. No good. Looney. No good. Well, that ended badly, but it's okay. Most of it was really good. So it outweighs the bad. 81-71 despite it all. We're still holding them to 71 after 3. You want to, 75, getting 100 a game is pretty darn good these days. So pretty good, I think. Okay. Have we come up with another nickname for Wiggs? Because I wasn't impressed by all the rest of them. I mean, they were okay, but it wasn't great. Never throw a bounce pass. Always telegraph. Never throw a hook pass, really. Shaquille O'Looney. Point Jordan. Good Lord, I can't type. Oh, Looney just broke up an alley-oop. Good job. Moody. Moody broke up an alley-oop. And he gets the ball in the corner against Mamu. Bye-bye, Mamu. Oh, reverse layup, no good. That was too much contortion for Moody. Champagne misses a 3, and BP brings it up. Probes, kicks it to Kyle. Kyle with the big step. Powers against Mamu. Oh, in and out. Too bad. That was a beautiful move. Just didn't get rewarded. Wemby for 3. Thank goodness he missed that. Trey's going to give it to Mamu instead of Kyle. And then Kyle's going to argue about the non-call the other way. Going to inbound it here to Wemby. Wemby and Trayce. Tries to fake a spin. Tries to fake an up fake. Spins and gives it up to Mamu for 3. Hits it. Oh, good shot. So now we're only up 7. But we'll get Steph back in with about 8 or 7 minutes to play. So don't worry about that. We just need to survive 3 more minutes. Healed. Oh, nice roll to Trayce. What a pass by Healed. Makes up for the last 2 mistakes he made. We needed that one badly. But it's a dunk, so it's not an unsung play. 10-20, 10-19, 10-18, and Wemby mid-post at the nail. Fade away. No good. Oh, rarely BP got out-timed by Julian. And Wesley misses a layup. Trayce is there. He has to kick it out. Wemby up top. Stutter step. Alley-oop. What a pass. Wemby did an alley-oop pass. Wow. You don't see 7'4" guys do that. That's a rarity. I mean, maybe Jokic. That's crazy. Buddy up top. Bad screen, Trayce. No, they're going to call it on JC. Thank goodness. Steve was like, what kind of call was that? But we're up by 10. Thank goodness. Buddy with the hot and coldness did some good things, did some mistakes at the same time. So that's why he was shaking his head on the way out. Lindy in. Kyle with the strong move against Mamu again. Wow. He's just taking advantage of that mismatch. That's an unsung play right there. He's abusing Mamu. Oh, Wesley takes Moody right baseline, and you usually normally you don't get help baseline. So Trayce was nowhere to be found as he got switched onto Mamu. Or Kyle was nowhere to be found. Trayce was nowhere to be found either. I don't know, man. We're only up 7. Spurs ball. Uh-oh, Wemby for 3. Thank goodness he missed that one. Kyle gets picked by Mamu, but Moody's there to pick it up. Now it's 5-on-4. Finds Kyle, finds Trayce. He attacks Wemby. Blocked. Wemby volleyballs Moody's putback. Oh, my God. And then they throw it away, but is it a foul? Oh, no, it's a take foul on the Warriors. Trey Maddox will do a take foul against Kyle Anderson. Oh, man. I want to put this back up just in case we're getting any new people. Set the intention correctly. Wow, that's a lot of contact on Trayce. Well, can't challenge that because CP3 just hit the free throw, and now we're only up 6, and CP tells them to calm down. Yeah, that's a take foul. Kyle got him. Man, everybody's going to make a mistake, you know, like Kyle playing near perfect and does that. All right, CP and BP, Wemby high screen. Wemby's left open, over Trayce, 3 bricked it. BP can't get it. Mamu tips it to Wemby. Wemby dribbling around, finds Mamu, BP on him, attacks. Back to Wemby for 3, fakes it, no. Drives on Kyle. Oh, too powerful. The Euro step. Steve's got to call timeout. It's a 4-point ball game. 85-81, and now you got to bring in Steph. You have no choice. Probably waited 1 possession too long. 8:07 to go. Let's not get crazy in the comments. I've not even looked. Oops, not that one. This one. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, no comment. Well, we can look at a couple of things I screen recorded earlier. I can't even remember what they were. This was eons ago when we were playing well, so it might be irrelevant now. So we'll see what happened here. Oh, here's the inverted screen, right? Steph will set a pick for Wiggins. Now you tell me. Okay, Draymond leads the team in fouls. So start a poll. No, I won't start it. Let's see. Let's play this. Here it comes, and it's forward like that so I don't get demonetized. Boom, downhill. Of course, it's Wemby. It's Wemby. Here's an interesting one. This is 50-50. Would JK have attempted the bucket with Wemby there? Whereas here, Wiggs kicked the GP corner. Yes, no, I don't know, maybe abstain. So let me know what you think. And we just did this at the 158 mark. Analyzing the inverted screen for Wiggs by Steph. Would JK have attempted the field goal over Wemby? I think I know my answer. To give it away, I think JK is lacking confidence right now. So I think he would have kicked it. But you never know in the moment. I would think that he would try to dunk it over him. But that would be, JK playing well. And maybe tonight, if he wasn't sick, here's the inverted screen again. And Wiggs draws a foul. What a great hang time. Beautiful hang time. That inverted screen is lethal for us. Look at the hang time. Ah, beautiful hang time, man. That's Air Canada. So we got our third nickname, Air Canada, again. There's also Andrew Jeffrey Wiggins. How about Andrew Jeffrey Wiggins? We used to say that in 2022. That was my nickname, but I know admittedly it's not as strong as the other three, I don't think. But anyways. Wiggins hits. We're up by 6. 752, 751, 750, 749 as Wesley slowly brings it up. Chris Paul flares out, gets the ball. Lindy. Screen by Wesley. Another screen by Wemby coming. Switch. Trayce gets it. Wemby. Easy bucket. Man. Didn't even look like he was trying. Switched it. 2-ball. Up by 4 only again. Wiggs and JC. Open middle. Trayce screens and he goes middle. And he cuts back and he loses the dribble. So he backs it back out. 7 seconds. Inverted screen. Steph. Wiggs. Looking for Trayce. Behind the back to Steph. Tough shot. Wemby snuffs it. It's 5-on-4. Oh, God. Chris Paul. JC. Baseline Wesley. Mamu back to Wemby. Lindy takes a charge. No, it's a block. Oh, challenge. Challenge. Come on, bench. What? I thought it was a charge. Oh, he's moving. Never mind. Don't challenge. Too bad. 2 team fouls. Not too bad. That's a good foul. Wemby, nope. Chris to Julian. Over to Wemby. Looks at a three. He'll fire it over Trayce. It's good. Splash. Not even hit rim. Only up by one. Yeah, Steph has to dominate the ball right now. Steph and Wesley. Wesley looks eager to accept the challenge. Gets it over at the 16-second mark. Geez, Steph pulls up from the middle. Way out there. Splash. Of course. The GOAT. It's so good to have the GOAT to just like make the pendulum swing back, you know? It's amazing. And three ball by Julian. No good. Steph rebound. 5-on-4. We running it. Steph got Wemby on him. And Draymond takes a foul. He got fouled by CP3, of course. CP3 is thinking ahead, you know. That's a chess move. Foul Draymond. Maybe the ref will get it wrong. It's a wily veteran move. But he didn't get away with it. Thank goodness. We wouldn't want that to go against us. I think Kalena's saying the same thing. Wemby finally takes a break, but you can expect him back pretty quick. It's a long stretch. Chris Paul's going to keep his brand name going with the glare. Steph against HB. Bye-bye HB. Fakes a kick out and misses the layup. Now it's 5-on-4. Trey Jones. Gary. Lindy's got to cover two guys. Inside. Draymond fouls Harrison. Third team foul. Yeah, we'll have Tarantula in there, Dean. Anyways, back to live action. Castle. Castle's trouble, man. Oh, Mamu. Wow, I thought he should have pulled that. Dribbles and double kick to Champagne. No good. Mamu's all over Draymond. Third team foul or four? Mamu lost some confidence on not firing that three. Third team foul. 3-3 on the team fouls. Whew, we needed that one. We needed a youngster Spur to screw up, and that was Mamu right there. Chalk up a foul. No, 14 fouls. I knew it. They're a little slow on that one. 5:36, 5:35. Steph and Harrison drives and then steps back. No, back rim. Wiggins taps it. Oh, what's his name? Got it. Jones. Over to Julian, and he beats Draymond. That's a rare beat. Wow. Dang. At least he didn't give up a three. Steph, man, got it knocked out, and it's a turnover. Good gamble. I think it was Harrison Barnes knocked it away. And then the ball trickled to Gary, but the ball bounced on the line out of bounds. I would give the turnover to Steph because technically it's going to go to Gary. Technically, got it knocked away from HB. Uh-oh, Mamu open for three. Nope, his confidence is shot. Thank goodness. And Wiggins will pull up over Harrison. No good. Man, I think you gotta have Steph at least touch the ball there. We're only up 2, 4:33. Looks like a timeout by Mitch Johnson. 90-88. .434. Oh, Chief. I don't know. It doesn't jump out. It doesn't jump off the page. Tarantula, maybe. Still need a fourth. Or we're just going to go Tarantula, Air Canada, Wigadala, and Wigatron. I like Wigatron, actually. We'll do it after the buzzer sounds. Wow, CP3 was yelling for the ball. Get Wemby out of the paint. Yeah. Big lead. I mean, what's a big lead? I think like 30 is a big lead. 25 maybe. How much were we up? I don't recall us having a big lead. Yeah, 16 isn't that big. Not in the modern NBA. I think he'd have to definitely. I mean, back in the day with my men's rec league, we didn't run the clock until it was 20. And we're talking, this is 15 years ago. So even in, 2009, we said 20 was a big lead, and we said, well, we'll let the men's rec league teams that are down by 19 or less still have a chance to come back in terms of stopping the clock on free throws and whatnot. Tim Kono in the house. All right, Castle gets a switch. So Draymond on Wemby, Castle crossover on Looney. Lindy, good help, but he scored. Castle can play, man. Hung in the air against Looney, the older guy. Knew he could hang a little bit longer than Looney, and he did. And I like going to Looney here to close out for sure. Draymond stops his dribble against Harrison, who knows to crowd him. Finally get it to Looney. Looney at the three-point arc right side looking for Steph. Gets it to Lindy. Hangs, no good. Wemby's reach got it. Tie ball game. Lindy couldn't finish the layup in traffic, unfortunately. Oh, man. 3-ball Castle with Wemby interference, so we're down 3 suddenly. Man, that sucks. Timeout, Steph and Steve. Great play to get Lindy the ball, but just couldn't finish. And 93-90. 339. When can Castle shoot like that? I know, right? Let's take a look. What's he got? It's one of those. Oh, they're the Warriors. I'm stepping up for this game. Oh, these young kids. 28%. Man. Let's do a little perplexity. What was Stephon Castle's three-point percentage in college? %. Man, these kids always want to light us up. Why we hold on to our timeouts? I mean, you want to have 2 in the last 2 minutes. NBA rule. Wiggins for 3, short. Looney rebound with Wemby all over him. Foul Wemby. Good job by Looney. Now make free throws, though. Can he make free throws? It doesn't mean anything if you can't hit the free throws. That's the problem. And he misses. Costing us, man. It's the same characters. Him, JK, and Wiggs. Can't hit free throws. And Trayce. And Draymond. Oh, my God. Did I just name the whole damn team? Jeez. I just called out him, JK, Draymond, Trayce, and Wiggs. So many people can't hit free throws. Oh, my goodness. Timeout, Mitch Johnson, by the way. He did a use it or lose it as well. And it's 93.90 again. Q4 328. Same. J. Porcutillo, welcome. Oh, boy. Yeah, we got a long time, though. We're good. Game's not over. Yeah, well, 17 points isn't that much, really. You know, you go on a run, you know, it's like 2 runs, right? Like, so, right? Every run in the NBA is like 8-0, 9-0, right? So 17-point lead is just 2 runs in a row. So did he miss another one? He missed both. Oh, my God. He missed both. Jeez. Foul on Looney as Jones came out from screen down low. So Fitz says since the moving screen on Looney, it's been atrocious. So that was the suspect play of the game, not the unsung play of the game, the bad play of the game. Wemby for 3 on the inbound, hit it. He caught the night bug. We're down by 6. Wiggs will bring it up. So are we going to get an inverted screen? Looney wants to set a pick for Steph. Steph is just waiting for the ball to work it around. Lindy will attack. Wemby blocks it. You got to know Wemby's there, and that's why did Steph not go get the ball? Lindy underestimated Wemby, if that's possible, but he did. Wemby tries to dagger it, but hits the board, and Trey Jones got hit in the face, but it should have been a double dribble. Mitch Johnson tells Wemby to switch out and go down low, and we end up fouling Castle anyways. A lot of confusion on that one. Steve says, how can that not be an effing travel? It's a total travel. Well, he got hit in the face. That's why. Didn't call a foul. But we ended up fouling Castle. I think Draymond. Castle hits a free throw. This kid Castle is solid. What's he got on the free throws? Lindy comes out. What do we get? Buddy in there probably. Free throws 72%. Just, above average. Yep, we got Buddy in there. We're down 7. We're down 7. It went from 24-point swing. Now that's a lot. 24-point swing. That's for sure a lot. But 17-point lead is 2 runs. Steph using a Looney pick. USA 3, no good. Looney rebound, looking for Buddy. Doubled, lost it. Draymond, he's fouled. Call it. Trey Maddox calls a foul on Castle finally. But we're in the bonus, which means Draymond has to go to the line. But, I mean, we'll take it. Like, it's points during a dead ball. Draymond says something to Looney. I don't know what. Looney smiles. That was weird. Anyways, come on, Dre. Somebody hit free throws for crying out loud. Steve is yelling at Trey Maddox. He hit a free throw. Oh, Steve is pissed at Trey Maddox. In and out. Come on. Looney tipped it, but went straight to Jones. Sheesh. HB at the top of the circle with Wiggs. I don't know. Mitch Johnson's yelling at the ref for what? A defensive three? Stephon Castle, air ball. Steph loses the ball. What are you doing? See, you should have demanded the ball way earlier. Dribbles into oblivion. Trey Jones, Wemby with the touch pass to HB, score it, reverse layup. Timeout. One timeout remaining, down 8. 99-91. $128. Was it a reach? I don't know. Let me take a look at that one. See if it was a foul. Was it Wemby? I'm going to look at that one more time. Takes 15 seconds to replay this stuff. I don't know. It definitely wasn't a foul. I'm just trying to figure out who he got bothered by. Was it Wemby from behind or was it Castle in front? Can't tell. I'm looking at this 4 times. Probably Wemby. So it had to be Wemby from behind. Let me track Wemby. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Maybe stay away from Wemby when you're dribbling. You know, there's some things under your control when you have the ball. I would stay away from Wemby when I'm dribbling. He's got spider arms, man. All right, we're going to inbound here. Side inbound. Draymond, loop around Hield. Dangerous pass. Hield got it somehow. Shoots a 3 in traffic. It's blocked. Draymond rebound, back out to Steph. 3 ball up. Splash. Wow. Chaotic play. We're down 5. Need a stop. Otherwise, it's over. Castle and Moody. Ooh, Moody came in for defense. Or, no, he came in for offense. Happens to be on defense. Same with Lindy. HB and Hield. We had 4 shooters out there in Draymond. HB Wemby. Wemby Draymond. Back to HB. Scores easily. And 1 on Draymond. Looks at Hield dejectedly. It's over. Down 7, possibly 8 with 1 minute. What happened there? Well, my laptop's way too far behind. Let's see. Yeah, Hield completely lost them. That's Hield's fault. Buddy's defense hasn't been good these last few games. Harrison's too smart for that, you know. Puts them up by 8. 1 minute to go. I don't know. Mathematically impossible, I think. Steph to Trayce, back to Steph. Gets held. No call. Sling past Lindy. Over to Buddy. Fire it. Clanked it. We're going to lose. 102-94, 45 seconds, and Spurs ball. Reggie Miller, which is 8 points, 9 seconds. Wasn't it 8 points, 9 seconds? Chris Paul in the game for obvious reasons. Steph traps him, but he doesn't have the length, so easily goes to Trey Jones, and Lindy will foul Wemby. 36.2, need a miracle. Jesus Christ. Oh God, here we got to do this again. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Here they come. It's a raid. You know who you are, guys. Good Lord, guys. Exactly. Steph for him way downtown, no good. Jump by GP. Lindy can't save it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you credit Wemby and Castle. But, you know, Steph came in there and still minus 10. So a lot of blame to go around. And there's only 9 on the shot clock. They'll take a shot clock violation. We'll have a 3-second differential. Standing ovation by the, call them the AT&T crowd, but it's the Frostbank Center crowd. Why are you like this, Bloomer? Here it comes. I'm putting you in timeout, Bloomer. Why would you do that? Everybody forgot we're on a back-to-back. Don't worry about it, man. Good Lord. Lose one game and you guys lose your heads. Jeez. You guys must be really fun to be with in real life. Wow. Thank you, right? Good Lord. Who is the negative guy? You saying I'm negative? I haven't said a negative thing about the team ever since, ever since Buddy lost HB on the cut. Festus is talking about it right now. It looked like a team on a back-to-back. Steph ball. I mean, Steph got a ball knocked out by Harrison. Nobody's blaming Steph. It's funny. All the casuals never blame Steph for anything. Lindy underestimated Wemby a couple times. Looney got an offensive rebound, can't hit free throws. Steph let Lindy run the play. Like, he's just standing there like, oh, you go ahead, Lindy. None of the negative people ever brought that up because Steph is untouchable and you want to blame everybody else. Oh my God, it's such an old story. Like, please don't come to the channel. If you're going to thumb type a complaint, don't. Just leave the channel. That's not why we're here. We're doing this again. Oh my goodness. Do you read your screen? It literally says, let's be classy. How could you blow a 12-point lead? Oh, that's said with so much class, sir. You have such class. Oh my God, dude. Yep. I'm just happy this was a first time commenter and didn't do a complaint. That's all I'm happy about. Can you guys just admit that you're stressed out in life? Like, be a man. I know you're male. I know you're not female. I know you're male. I credit females are so much better at handling stress. Generally, females, because it's unacceptable by society, they've been trained to not redirect negativity out, because then their reputation takes a huge hit. But males, we never had that restriction in society. So what you adolescents want to do is take this thing that you are already upset about in life, and who knows what that could be. There's a whole wide range. The Warriors didn't make your day bad. Them losing didn't make your day bad. You are already having a bad day in some fashion. Like, there's something there which, sparks that little piece of anger that makes you go off on. It's bullying, basically. You're bullying the Warriors. You're coming up with all these things to throw a guy under the bus because that guy isn't standing in front of you and doesn't present a threat to your safety circle. So you think because of the unaccountability of thumb typing your negative complaint on my channel, you think that will take away that hurt that you're already feeling. I'm just pointing it out. It's not the Warriors that you're bothered by, it's something else. The fact that the Warriors lost triggers you to thumb type a complaint that really doesn't solve the problem now, does it? So I'm just enlightening you to think about that, because the more people are aware that they're in a stressed out survival mode, fight or flight, with something in regular life, then the more they're aware that social media apps and thumb typing is really a symptom of that. And it can be solved. There's hope for you. You're not going to be ending up doing this for decades. I know some people that run other Warriors pages that have been doing this for decades. And I sit here kind of going, you're still tweeting the same things you tweeted when I started this back in 2009. Or really, 2011, 2013. It's 10 to 12 years later, and you're still on your phone all the time on Twitter complaining about something about the Warriors. Now, is it really the Warriors or is it him? Think about that. But I can't really say anything because honestly, I feel bad. Like, dude, I've known you. You've run beep, fill in the blank Warriors page since even before I started Let's Go Warriors. Kudos to you. Even though you did steal content for Golden State of Mind. But dude, you have been at this for a long time. Always complaining on that app. And what you now, like You're 40 something by now. You just spent your entire 30s on Twitter. Oh man. That's too bad. Steve Kerr at the podium. Is Dean coming on? Oh, you blue wrenches, go ahead and delete comments. Blue wrenches, go ahead and delete comments at will. Time out if you have to. If there's repeat offenders. Let's go to Steve Kerr because that's way more interesting than reading people's comments. All right. Stephen Douglas Kerr in a moment. Let me mute that site. Go here. Go here. Make sure that's up and that's up. Here we go.
Well, number one, the Spurs were great. They were so good in that fourth quarter defensively, flying around. I thought the way that the third quarter ended was a killer. We had a 15-point lead and the ball with 35 seconds. So we're going to get a 2-for-1 and hopefully go up 17 going into the fourth. And we get a turnover, and then they scored 5 in a row. So a 10-point game going into the fourth. That was a key moment, momentum-wise, and I thought they earned it. The Spurs did with finishing the quarter like they did, and then dominating the fourth. They were fantastic. Yeah, he was amazing, blocking shots and thwarting others, just being a presence in the paint. It was an impressive performance by him and by the whole team defensively.
This is the third game of 4 nights of travel. Did you sense some fatigue?
We ran out of gas that fourth quarter, but this is part of the NBA, and we have to learn how to execute, under pressure when we're tired. And we didn't do that tonight, but we'll get better.
JK made scratch. How's he doing?
I think he's fine. He just felt sick right before the game.
And then what can you take away from a game like this and, these 2 days, just how frenetic everything was?
Keep on keeping on. You just you move forward. It's been a great start to the season. Disappointing loss because we had control of the game mid-third, and it felt like we were about to break it open, and but we didn't. And so you learn from it. You give the other guys credit because they're the main reason we lost. I mean, they like I said, the Spurs were fantastic, and they earned it. And we've got to just bounce back. We'll fly home tonight. Hopefully get a little rest and back at it on Monday.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it, Steve.
Yeah, going to be some short podia, I don't know, podium interviews because there's only one reporter out there, and that's Sam Gordon of the Chronicle. Spurs were fantastic. They were. Sometimes people can't really just tip their hat. I mean, what's wrong with that, What was the poll? I can't remember the poll. Oh, would JK have attempted the bucket? Ooh, yeah. I like that. What was Wemby's totals? It must have been crazy. 25, 7, and 9. No, not that crazy. I can't at you. I'm just Super Saiyan. Weird. Yeah, every game is a competitive game. Oh, it's the backwards quote for I'm Super Saiyan. I just need to find my cursor. Can't find my cursor. This is not good. No signal. Oh, when the screen isn't working, this is bonkers bunk. It's not good. I lose control of the cursor. Everything goes awry. Let's try to replug everything in there. I need to file a complaint with the Zbeck. This is a poor product. No signal. Is it a backwards quote? Nope. I can only do a down quote. I can't do a... Weird. Is that an I or an L? I can't at you, dude. You gotta take out the apostrophe in your handle. Although I understand it if you don't want to change your handle. Oh, I got my screens back. Thank goodness. Now I can put this away over here again, and man, it's a mess. Here we go. Yeah, good game, Ryan from San Antonio. Master Roshi. Huh. Ryan, Dean Chambers is going to love that stat. He loves those. See ya, Tim. Good to have you. Thanks for balancing out the comments because got a little ridiculous. Still waiting for I don't know. I guess we'll get Steph. Who had a good game? Andrew again? Yeah, we'll get Wiggins again, and he won't say much on the podium. This was the Spurs' best game all year. Stars align, man. I mean, sometimes it just works out. Kendrick Lamar album. Could have sworn he came out with an album before this, right? I thought he came out with something, but I don't really follow that. It's funny because Arbel hit me up on IG. Oh, Kendrick Lamar, and I'm like, okay, eventually I'll hear it on the streaming service anyways and get it for free. I'm not gonna go out of my way to pay for music like this anymore. I paid all the music that I could get back in the day, and it didn't turn into nothing. Andrew Wiggins.
Their defense in the second half.
Andrew Wiggins on the podium. He looks in a good mood. I mean, doesn't look bothered.
Where did you most view their defense in the second half, particularly in the fourth quarter?
They were just the aggressors, the second half, especially the fourth quarter. They just played harder than us.
Yeah. Victor Wembanyama, what kind of impact did he have with his rim protection and his defensive leg?
Huge impact. He's tall, long, has good defensive instincts. But all of them were just playing hard, especially defensively.
Steve has talked about, throughout the course of the season, offensive execution and just improving on that. Where do you feel like you guys are with offensive execution right now, and where is your room to improve?
Not all the way there yet. You know, I feel like we're still figuring some stuff out. You know, today would have been, you know, a perfect example, you know, especially down the stretch, just executing, getting what we want, you know, when we want it. But they made it hard on us.
3 games in 4 days, feeling some fatigue there late in the game, fatigue-wise?
Yeah, I'm sure everyone is, you know, if not mentally, physically, you know, if not physically, mentally, you know, one or the other, you know, but that's the NBA, that's basketball. You know, we just got to prioritize our rest and, you know, take care of our bodies and we'll be all right.
Yeah. What are you able to kind of take away from a loss like this as you can, you know, fight moving forward?
When you're up, you know, we just got to keep trying to push the lead. You know, I feel we had a nice little cushion there, but we took our foot off the gas.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have you seen Wiggs' sisters? They are party animals. Is any other channel reporting any of this stuff? Oh, man. I have the videos, but I don't know what to do with them. Hey, Arbel. Oh, man, I'm tired. I think we'll get Steph. Draymond, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists.
So Trayce.
Oh, Trayce.
What do you feel like changed in that second half?
All right. Trayce Jackson Davis. Wow.
So Trayce, what do you feel like changed in that second half, the last 14, 15 minutes?
They were hitting shots. I feel like in our pick and roll coverage, they were getting downhill, and then that was leading to overhelps and then spray out, kick out threes. So,
what challenges come guarding Victor?
I mean, he's all 7'3", 7'4". You got coaches talking before the game. You have to get up under him. And he had some tough ones. At the same time, just making it tough for him, trying to be physical with him without fouling. But, yeah, he's a tough guard, and he played well.
Yeah, 9-21 for the most part. You guys were able to, you got to defend a little bit more in the second half for the most part, keep him away from the basket. Was that the game plan? Was that what you were trying to do?
Yeah, just keep him away from the basket, make everything tough when he catches it in the post. You're going to score some. Obviously, he's a really good player, but just making every contest or shot with a contest. So,
yeah, the 3 games and then 4 nights, you head back home for a little bit. How a year do you get back home?
Yeah, we get a off day tomorrow, but then it's right back to work. And so this is the first week that we haven't won, but we got to get back to winning each week. And so next week's coming, we got to be ready.
Appreciate it, Trayce. Thank you.
First week we haven't won. Dean Chambers, can you confirm that? Oh, we can go to BK Ref on that. First week, not first game. First week we haven't won. Okay. BK Ref then. Let's go to Trayce. BK Ref, Trayce. Oh, what the heck? Trayce. First week we haven't won. Oh, because we're 2-2. What's November? No. Oh, okay. This week. Okay, let me see. Let me look at my calendar. Saturday, Friday, Wednesday, Monday. 2-2. Beat LA, lost. lost LA, beat Atlanta, beat New Orleans, lost San Antonio. Therefore, 2-2, we didn't win the week. I get it. Got it. Let's take a look at Discord. And I got to work on Discord and get that done because it's time. Let me look at the other play I wanted to look at way before. It's so weird. They got Dubs Talk. They have this old interview with Steph where he has a mustache along with the beard, and it really dates the interview. You know who played well? Harrison Barnes. Let's check his numbers. 22 points. Oh, man. 7 for 8, 8 rebounds, 22 and 8, 7 for 8. Very, very efficient game. Harrison. All right, let me look at this replay. Let's see what I'm looking at. Oh, Moody got beat. Wow, that's a horrendous read by Moody. And that put us up by 10. Yeah, you can't see it. It's no big deal. But probably a whole bunch of other plays we messed up on other than that. Oh, man. How do we go on a tangent to get mad about Dragon Ball Z? Oh, boy. Well, at least you're not mad about the Warriors. Or maybe you are mad about the Warriors and it's just transferring over to Dragon Ball Z. But anyways, yeah, HB, man. Come back to the Dubs. I don't know. He might be a little too slow, I think. I mean, he's pretty effective tonight, but like as a complimentary player, I don't know. Isn't he kind of expensive? See if his salary goes down at all. Harrison, 19 million. Not going down anytime soon. So he's still, man, who would have thunk? Harrison Barnes makes more than Klay Thompson. Who would have thought that? Ever. Isn't that a crazy? You like that one, Dean? It's a crazy stat. Who would have ever predicted that? Harrison Barnes makes more than Klay Thompson over 2 years, even. It's not just 1 year. Nobody would have predicted that. Well, you're not mad, but you're not happy. So, but that's okay. Just let it flow. It's just, it's one chat. First time. And I don't even know what the heck you guys are talking about. So I can't even speak on it because And yeah, at least you guys aren't mad at Steve Kerr. Press conference will resume. Oh, okay. Wouldn't be surprised if they ended it. I guess they want to get Steph up there. I guess Sam Gordon, it would be wise of Sam Wise, would be wise of him to get some Steph quotes for the San Francisco Chronicle before we get out of there. Look at Wemby's hands, man. They're showing the his closeout on Steph. Oh, yeah, Clay didn't play. Clay was 0 for 8 and 0 for 5 from 3 with a goose egg last night, and Nikki's husband needed him to hit 5 threes. So didn't even come close. Maybe like missed 5 threes would have been a good parlay, but no. Interesting 10-game stretch. I know it's tough, man. NBA doesn't let up, man. We're going to end up with a second half that's tough, more palatable than the first half, huh? Oh, we should look that up. Strength of schedule. We haven't played like the Torontos in the league and whatnot, which means we're probably going to lose at Toronto now that I said that. But what are popular websites that track NBA strength of schedule? Do you remember, Dean? I like Perplexity a little bit better. Power Rankings. Yeah, that's it. Power Rankings Guru. There we go. What? The Wizards are the toughest? Oh my God. We got to look at, wow. Looking at strength of schedule here because Kimbo brought it up. All right, Super Cyan. We'll see you soon. Nikki. Oops. Oh, man. There we go. Nope. It's hard to do copy and paste inside of YouTube, I tell you. YouTube chat. Okay, so Washington has the toughest. Let's zoom in. Whoops. I zoomed in on the wrong one. Okay. Really? How are we? What? We're 19th? Okay. I mean, I'll take it, but. Oh, that's because the Clippers. But they're third toughest. Wow. All right, whatever. I wouldn't have guessed that. It's only going to get tougher, though. Because look at, man, Pelicans are 4-13. Because you look at the next few games. OKC, Phoenix, Denver, Houston, Minnesota. OKC, Phoenix, Denver, Minnesota. How's Minnesota doing? Wow, they've got the 28th strongest schedule. And look at the Kings. Look at the Celtics. They have the worst schedule or the easiest schedule? That's bonkers. You're kidding me. Wow. Remember, we were 1 or 2 all of last year for like the longest time. At least half the season. Anyway, power rankings guru. Yeah. Steph has hit 2 layups against the Spurs. Oh, really? T-Wolves getting calls for Dante? Wizards getting Cooper flag. Yeah, I mean, Cooper flag is solid. Man, we're only at the 3-hour mark. I can't go for an hour. That was a pretty short game, huh? Happened pretty quick. LaMelo career high? No, I didn't see that. Let's change it to Discord in the back. There it is. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We haven't checked this since halftime, so. Dame for 3, Charlotte, Milwaukee. Ooh, I wonder who won that one. We can see how the game developed just by scrolling through all of these. And this guy was like, oh, this game is turning into a proof that we should trade JK. Well, first of all, again, you're not trading JK at the $7 million mark. You're not getting any value out of that trade. And then secondly, we lost. So we needed JK. But does he care? No, he tweeted it already. And it's like, there's no accountability. Oh, man. Don't you love thumb type world? Let's see. What else is happening? NBA Charlotte Milwaukee. Let's look at the score here. It was 78-73 Milwaukee. Wow, they're really pumping League Pass here, aren't they? Providing a link and all that. It's just like eye roll. Okay. Whatever, man. Here's a highlight we can show. Trayce to Buddy to Trayce. There's more? Oh, it's just the Warriors logo. Anthony Davis is playing tonight. What else we got here? How far were we up? Oh, up 9 at that point. Milwaukee up by 10 on Charlotte. Space City Home Network. What a name. Folks, you knock over one thing, it's likely something else will get knocked over in the process. Klay Thompson shooting. I would love to see the end of this title. Oh, shooting struggles. See, don't you love Discord? Discord's the bomb. And I got to figure out, like, in the next day, I really need to get the subscription service set up, the buy me a cup of coffee thing. LaMelo had words for Thanasis. Can't play that one. That one for sure is copyrighted. Santa Cruz Warriors in the empty arena in Utah. Man, that's eerily empty. That's sad. I mean, the Jazz aren't even good, so why would anybody go watch the Stars, Utah Stars? Oh. Scooby-Doo history. Oh my goodness. Hot, not hot. Useless? The hell is this? Oh God. Where's Scrappy-Doo at, man? He's my fave. Him and Scoob, obviously. Okay, there's LaMelo again. Boy, I'm really going on a tangent here looking for LaMelo Ball content. But there's nothing else to talk about, and the press conference has ended. So close that one out. Let me check the content site of NBA. They're really slow on these, though. Then we'll probably call it a night. Wow, the Jazz beat the Knicks, guys. Was that last night or tonight? I don't know. And it was by 15 points. Lakers Nuggets. Oh. Okay, I'm getting impatient. Jump to present. Magic handled business versus the Pistons. Ooh. Oregon is undefeated. Nice throwback unis, man. Van Vliet. Fred Van Vliet. Locker room video. Because our feed is so awesome. He kind of looks like Scotty in this one, huh? Career high in Chicago. Wow. That's crazy. Scottie Pippen's son is in the NBA. That is crazy. I didn't think he'd make it. Here's Steph and Chris. Like my daddy. Oh my goodness. He had 26 and 8. What? This is crazy. Love it. Love it. Scotty. That's nuts. Yep. So to answer your question, I did not see LaMelo Ball career high. Oops. Oh my gosh. Santa Cruz was down 30. Yikes. After leading by 17, Warriors scored 13 in the final and fall. So we scored 13. Yeah, it was 30, probably 33 to 13. I mean, definitely. Once again, wouldn't you say it's on the veterans? If you only score 13 points in a quarter, wouldn't a veteran need to step up and at least get that to 20? I have to put this one on the vets, I would think. Who is that guy? Franz Wagner. All right, time to catch up on your comments. I think we've exhausted the feed here. We can go back to the browser. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, good advice. Good advice, Bruce. You know, I've noticed every NBA team has the same issues. So we played against Atlanta, and that night they couldn't hit free throws. And then Quinn Snyder was on the podium, which you can find on our channel, and just go here and look for Quinn Snyder, or actually it might not be on there. Opposing coach. Let's see. Shoot. Crap. It's one of these with Kerr in it. And he's saying, yeah, we got to get the space. You can't just run around aimlessly. You got to go and get the space out. Your five players. So that's one thing I've noticed. All NBA teams have the same problems. So our opposing coaches go on the podium and point out missed free throws for them and not getting into spacing positions, which is the same thing we have problems with. I think the telltale play tonight was, and we can still do unsung plays, the telltale play tonight was when Steph deferred to Lindy Waters. And then Lindy attacks, he gets the step, but then it's Wemby. And Steph isn't moving. He's just not moving. So Lindy has no choice but to put up the shot. So Lindy's not going to win the battle against Wemby. It's just not. And you have to know that. And so it's tired legs. Unsung plays, let's take a look. They're all in the third quarter. Actually, Kyle was pretty good against Mamu. Hey, I mean, let's do an unsung play of the night. And then maybe next game we'll do the Wiggins nickname. Vote for unsung play of the game. We got Kyle Q4 power past Mamu. We got, man, we really had no unsung plays from 8 minutes onward. We're really 9 minutes. Oh my goodness. That is a telltale sign. Plus no unsung plays ever since Kyle's 9:41-minute drive versus Mamu. Good Lord. It's a good thing I kept notes on the previous unsung plays. So if you just looked at 3 quarters, it would have been a fun game. And you just didn't know what happened in the fourth. But Looney got a steal. So that's one of them. Looney steal. Then GP to Mo fast break. Next one. GP2. Tough catch via Dre. Layup at the rim. And finally, one from the first quarter. Oh, man, I ran out. Golly. We really didn't have that many because the fourth quarter was so bad. Lindy blocked at Zach Collins in the first quarter. This was Q2 here. Looney steal must have been Q3. Yep. So you might just vote based on which quarter it occurred in, or just vote for your favorite player. Lindy blocks Zach Collins, Q1. Since we're not doing anything, go ahead and run that poll. Spurs and the refs. We could have played better, though, despite the refs. All right, Bloomer, take care. Yeah, Kyle was great. Yeah. Maybe made one mistake. Maybe I think it was an and one foul, and that was it. No foul on Trayce, then Wemby goaltend, and there was a third one. Let's look at the standings. Refresh. Does it go to the same spot? Yeah. Oh, nice. Hey, we're still in first because we beat OKC. So, man, people really went ballistic, and we're still in first place. Didn't even check the standings. Just had to thumb type it. Had to thumb type away your transgressions. Oh, Banchero's been out. Yeah. Franz hit 37 points on that Lakers one. Oh, there are no bad teams. I think there are no bad teams in the NBA. Literally. Yeah, I love this one. You know what? Let's switch it up just a little. Do one of these. Yeah. Make sure everything looks right there. Thank you, Bobby. Make you famous. I know, right? That's a good point. Yep. You tip your hat. Yeah. Castle can play, man. Wow. This kid. He's a tough cookie. And he gets mentored by Chris Paul. Nice spot to be in, man. Stephon Castle. Knicks and Rockets lost. He was getting married. All right. Oh, we made contact with the ref? Wow. Yeah, tired legs, I think. But let's go back to Fred VanVleet. Man, everybody's sick? Jeez. Okay, let's take a look. Fred VanVleet, because we just had him on the Discord, remember? Let's see what he had to say, because that's behind the scenes stuff, not cable broadcast, so we might be all right with it. Was it down here? Oh, here we go. No, that's Franz. I think it was just way down here. Great. I'm not going to find it. Hey, Steph spoke, probably in the locker room. You can find reasons or excuses, but we're up 17 with 3 minutes left in the third. Capturing and maintaining momentum on the road when you've done enough to separate. Okay. He sometimes does give some bland quotes, but he gives enough quotes for newspaper columnists or newspaper journalists to do their job, which is a huge assist for, here's Fred, to a huge assist by Steph to journalists. But here's Fred.
What went into the three-point attempt at the end of the game?
Well, most teams foul up 3 now, so driving down the court, listening to their whole bench, yell foul, listen to the guy on the ball, trying to take the foul. So I anticipated a little bit. I had to watch the replay. Ref told me he didn't think it was much contact, so I have to look at that again when I get home. But trying to obviously get some points on the board there, knowing that they're going to take the foul up 3.
Okay, that wasn't related to anything that we were talking about or anything related to him bumping a ref or whatnot. So we're going to keep looking for that. What other Fred VanVleet stuff was there? So let's look in a raw feed. VanVleet. Oh. But sometimes they spell it all one word. Oh, there we go. Fred VanVleet to a ref. Yeah, there is no space in the VanVleet after getting ejected. Even if it is contact, the refs aren't calling a foul. That is a bad play. Huh. So he called a ref a B. Wow. Dean Chambers with the elephant memory. I don't know. Good point, Dean. Yeah, I can screenshot that as well and then call it a night. Let's see. What else can we look at? I think that's it. Yeah, that's a good one. Put the standings in the background like that. And then I can do one more thing to post on Instagram stories based on that. LaMelo got fined $100K. Did he? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Let's call it a night. Let's look at the poll. Looney is in the lead. Only 11 votes. I would have voted for Kyle, who's in last place right now. Does Kyle, if we get 12 votes, then it'll be tied up. Someone needs to vote for Kyle to tie it up, and we've never had a tie. Wow. LaMelo got fined $100K for homophobic. No, someone voted for Lindy. Oh, you could have tied it up 25% each if you just voted for Kyle. Oh. Now someone needs to vote for Kyle and we'll have a really close one. Dang. I couldn't vote. I would have voted for Kyle. Dang. Calling a ref the B word isn't all that bad, is it? And it's in the heat of the battle. I'm trying to look at Wemby's feet as I like those Wemby shoes, man. I want to see him shoot a jumper and look at his feet. Dude, it's like he still has room to grow. Yeah, it's pretty pure. All right, Kyle got a vote. Ooh, should I end it now? It's pretty close. I will end it. I need to go. But look at that. Close vote. Oh, Kyle came from behind. Someone voted for Kyle at the last moment right before I hit end. Oh, wow. That was fun. Wow, Kyle came back. Kyle came back to win. Was down 17% to what, 25 and 33%, with 11 votes. You got 2 out of the 3 last votes, I think. All right, time to play Cholo's super awesome outro. You ready? Oh man, he got fined for saying no homo? Wow. And Brate. Take care, guys. See you Monday.